All green lights, everything's a go. Money on the table, count it real slow. Pull up that rose, twist up that Cali Dro. When you hustle hard, no matter what is hitting for. Now go.
What it do, ski son doodles? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now the Miami Heat beat the Milwaukee Bucks, put them up 2-0 in this series. Now they would be heading back to Milwaukee, where things probably can get bad for the Milwaukee Bucks. I mean, to be honest with you, the Milwaukee Bucks, they just don't have enough to stop the Miami Heat. I mean, even with Brandon Jennings and Monte Ellis, it's just not too much because they had an off night. You know, they didn't play their best basketball. And, you know, when your two players don't play your best basketball, nobody else can really contribute. Now, Mike Dunleavy, he contributed. You know, he helped out. That was cool. But the Miami Heat was just too much for him, especially on the defensive side of things, especially in that fourth quarter. Now, don't get me wrong. The Milwaukee Bucks, they played better this game, which like I told people, I expected them to play better this game. They was actually keeping up with the Miami Heat for the most part. I'll say around about in the third quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter, that's when things kind of got out of hand because if I'm not mistaken, the Miami Heat won a 12-0 run, and just basically pulled away from the Milwaukee Bucks. And then after that, it was just too much. They couldn't really, catch back up the Milwaukee Bucks. Now I can say this: they played better defense. That was a good thing. They played better defense, but at the end of the day, it just wasn't enough. I mean, they had help from the two players, Larry Sanders and uh, Ilvasova, whatever his name is. Had help from him and Mike Dunleavy off the bench. But the main two guys who are supposed to, do the most for this team, which is Monte Ellis and Brandon Jennings, they didn't do anything. Monte Ellis, Brandon Jennings was 3 for 15 from the field, 0 for 7 3-point, only had 8 points. Monte Ellis only had 7 points, 2 from 7 from the field. Like, my God, like, come on. Like, really? How are you gonna try to beat this team and you can't even score? Like, I don't get it. But I mean, I get it. But hey, buckets just don't fall sometimes. I understand that. But on the Miami Heat side of things, hell, everybody scored. Pretty much. Chris Anderson had 10 points. Shane Battier had 10 points. Norris Cole had 7. Ray Allen had 7. Dwayne Wade had 21. LeBron James had 19. Chris Bosh had 10 points. And they just did everything that they were supposed to do to win. And once they pulled away from the Milwaukee Bucks, you already knew that the Milwaukee Bucks was not going to come back. Now, with this game, being pretty much taken over in the fourth quarter by the Miami Heat, I don't really think it's too much that the Milwaukee Bucks can do. They probably going to get swept. They're going to play with a lot of energy when they get back home, and I don't know. I don't know how many Milwaukee Bucks fans are going to watch this video, but all I'm going to say is it's over. It's over and done with. I don't even like the Miami Heat, but it's over. It's just over. Um, I'm ready to watch the next series now because it's over with. I'm ready to watch the Miami Heat versus the Bulls or the Brooklyn Nets because this series is just too much right now. It's just too much. They can't handle it. Brandon Jennings is going to bite his words. I know he probably know in the back of his mind who they was going to lose this series, but yeah, man, it's pretty much over with for the Milwaukee Bucks. But Milwaukee Bucks, they shot 50% from the field, pretty cool. 22% from the 3-point line, bad. 58% from the free throw line. 40 points in the paint, 14 fast break points. Miami Heat shot 44% from the field, 31% from the 3-point line, 84% from the free throw line. 48 points in the paint, 12 fast break points, 43 rebounds, 17 assists, 14 turnovers. Milwaukee Bucks had 33 rebounds, 23 assists. That's probably the best thing that they've done was assists. But yeah, man. Anyway, that's it. Final score of this game was 98-86. The Miami Heat pulled away in the fourth quarter. If you checked out the game, tell me what you thought about it. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Facebook. Comment, subscribe, favorite, like, tell a friend about me. And yeah, man. Y'all know what to do, man. Deuces.
And remember, guys and girls, make sure you click the subscribe button, watch the previous videos, and like the videos.